Hello and welcome to this Studio Brutal video. I'm just going to run through this new Techno Stabs pack. It's called 50 Techno Stabs. You're hearing one now over a kick drum. They're all set up as racks. This one has got two analog units stacked, so it's a really thick sound, but everything's mapped to the macros, so you can control the filter for both from just this one filter knob here. All the effects and everything are included in the rack, so you have everything you need. You don't have to process it yourself, or you can if you want. I'm just going to run through a couple of these. I'm not going to go through all 53 of them. Here's another one. It's pretty dark. It's from 3 stacked analog units. One is sub bass. I've just whacked that up. Hopefully it's not too loud if you're wearing headphones. It's a similar idea to the one before, but it's detuned differently and thicker. Darker, and it's got a lot more distortion on it as well. There's a couple of chords as well. I'll just chuck a couple in. Yeah, and on the wavetable ones, like this is wavetable, it's got time and amount here on the modulation matrix. I don't know if you've seen these, and they're mapped to the macros, and they're really good to tweak a sound with, because the time one makes every envelope shorter or longer, like this. So you tweak a lot of stuff at one time, and it's really good to automate. And global mod as well means it takes all these numbers and just whacks them up if you turn it up. So basically it modulates everything a bit more or a bit less. If you turn it down, it sounds like that. So these two are really good to automate, to sort of tweak the sound. That's one of the chords. I'll chuck another one in. Yeah, again, this is one finger chord, so you've got one chord unit. You just need to play one note, and it'll convert it into chord for you. Again, all the effects processing is in all of these. Every single one is a rack. Here's another one. There's a couple of looped, I'll show you a looped envelope as well. I quite like that sound. This uses it's got a loop. You can loop the envelopes on wavetable, so they're so the envelope plays over and over again. So it's like an LFO, and you can get these weird sort of out of time LFO sounds by tweaking this time knob. There's a couple of them, and I'll show you one of these. There's a bass stab here. I'll pick one of these. Again, it's set up on wavetable, so I've got the time. This one's got a pitch envelope on it. And lots of distortion. Speaking of distortion, I think there's some. I'll play the acid ones as well. Yeah, there's these industrial and EBM presets. I'll chuck this one in. I think there's 6 or 7 of these. This one has got uses operator set up, so it's got 3 oscillators set up. If I switch this off, there's 3 set up detuned like an analog synth, and then another one for FM, and it's got FM level here. And you can control the FM envelope for like those really nasty EBM punchy basses. And it's got global time as well. And distortion, yeah, and a couple of other effects as well. There's quite a few of those. What else can I show you? Yeah, there's some acid ones. I'll pick a weird one. This is fairly standard sort of acid sound made in operator. It's got a sub bass though as well. But I've also added this grain delay, which gives you like this sort of weird alien delay sounds in the background, which you can use to build the sound with. There's a couple of standard acid sounds as well, and this, which is started off as an acid sound, but then I added pulse width modulation, which you can see it moving in wavetable, and again you can tweak it on these time settings. It's quite a cool sound, and it's got like saturation and all the effects. Show you, this this is pulse width sounds as well. There's a couple which is obviously you can hear it. It's got a pitch envelope, but that's sort of, and it's got pulse width. It's got an LFO moving the width of the square wave, like you used to get on those like on an Alpha Juno for those sort of rave sounds. There's a couple of them. There's some weird ones as well. This is a bit weird. It uses the formants, which are like valve filter sounds that are in wavetable. And then also I've got this one. This is quite a good one. I'll show you. This will be the last one I show you probably. Which is this. I started off as a 101 sound, but I ended up with 3 analogs. You can get quite dark with that amp unit, and it's got this as well, like a second filter, which has got an LFO on it, so it gives you that sort of winding looping, that winding filter sound. Sounds quite good with the reverb as well. There's quite a few of these. I'll just chuck in another. There's another one here. There's a couple of organs, just a standard little organ. And I'll chuck in another one of the chords. So yeah, that's it. There's a load more. There's like 53 in total, like I said. And you can get that. There's a link in the description below. And use the discount code, because it is I think it's 60% off. So yeah, have a look at that. And I hope you find this useful. Any questions, anything like that, please let me know in the comments. And good luck with your music making. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.